Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. I'm not gonna lie. For the most part, this episode was ass. Okay, this episode was kind of ass in a sense because I don't understand. The last time that we saw Lee and Poppy, Lee seemed like she wanted to genuinely try to give their relationship a serious effort. Kind of put stuff in the past, kind of move forward, really sit there and help her sister out. And when her sister came in with donuts and stuff like that, just as a, hey, listen, thank you, whatever, I love you, whatever it is, Lee just gives her like the rudest attitude and basically starts berating her for how she raised Luna. Here's my thing, boo, you already did that. You already did that. And hindsight is 2020. One of the things that I cannot sit there and stand is when somebody judges somebody else on a situation like, oh, well, you did this and you did that, and you should have reached out, and it's like, boom, we get it. She did not do good, and she can admit that she didn't do good. She doesn't need her asshole of a sister, her judgmental, judgy ass sister constantly sitting there condemning her about things that she can't change. I'm really sitting there looking. I was like, you know what? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I can see why you're still single. You're going to die single. You're going to be one of those women that Kevin Samuels always talks about. Let's see how it goes. Buy a dog and die alone, because that's the only future I see for her. And it just seems so extra and unnecessary and just going backwards in a sense. This all started with Tom Starr that couldn't, donate his organs and stuff like that. And, it just is one of those things where it's like she sat there and said, well, how do we know it's Tom Starr's daughter? I mean, you slept around with so many men. I'm like, oh, okay. So we graduated from just berating your sister and just being a nasty human being to her to slut shaming her. That's good. That's just so great. Wow, Lee, I can't even sit there and say I missed you because yeah, I don't. But she does sit there and have the orderly or some lab technician to bring up her liver, so this way she can sit there and test. I'm assuming test to see if Tom Starr is um is her is Luna's father. I don't think they ever actually really did a DNA test, to be honest. So, like, I don't even. And now I'm thinking about it, I was like, I don't remember actually doing a DNA test. So, like, I don't even know if they're actually, hey, listen, she did what she had to do. Okay? She missed enrichment. She did what she had to do. Was it the chosen path? The righteous path? Maybe not. But in all reality, Lee, you're not her mother. So, I want to calm down on a judgy attitude. I mean, let's be honest. Lee does look attractive, but I'm pretty sure if you got a room full of men and you have to sit there pick between Lee's stuck up, judgmental, non fun ass and Poppy, Poppy's gonna win every single time. So just saying. Um, Eric is happy that both of that Ridge and um, Taylor are spending time together, and Steffi comes in with the same old BS tone, and you already know how that goes. So, but she does talk about enacting her plan when Zendy comes in. Zendy feels like he's betraying the family because he's working, and I don't know. I kind of don't really care about Zendy's storyline right now until they actually give him a story. Like, I didn't really care about his character right now. He was just kind of just there as, you know, extra. Um, but they're talking about some great plan that Steffi's going to have. And at Forrester's, while Hope is not there gassing up that goofy ass Daffy chick like she's the best thing on the planet and her perfume and everything, and Carter's second in it because This is what we do on Bold and Beautiful. While that's going on, Brooke is like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm just still sitting there thinking about Rich. That's what I said. That's what I said when she brung up, when she said that I was thinking about Rich. I was like, that's when I sat there and I started looking at the minutes. I was like, how long is this episode? Like, we really doing this, right? We really doing this again. Do you know how difficult it is to sit there and do this and smile, and especially be at a part where we're talking about the same BS over and over again? You had your you go girl moment, and you are literally sitting there taking a pile of manure and just pushing it right back on your you go girl moment. This is where we're at, people. This is where we're at when it comes to us Bold and Beautiful. This is where we're at. Just anyway, Steffi comes in there. She makes her pitch. And she's like, "Hey, listen, I'll be second fiddle to y'all. I'll give my opinions, but I won't sit there and interfere or anything like that. I'll pretty much be a good girl. You can trust me." So she puts out her hand, and they just kind of sit there and just look at her. They're gonna take her back because at this point, whatever. I still don't understand what her plan actually is gonna be. Maybe it'll be a good one, and they'll get back to company, and I'll pretend to sit there and give two shits. Oh my god, rich people aren't going to be rich for a little bit. Oh heavens. Yeah, I don't care. Um, I almost kind of forgot about the. I was about to sit there and be like, well, that's pretty much about it. Oh, we got Luna and Bill. Luna is either being remorseful or faking remorsefulness as far as those two bodies that she unalived, and Bill's just like, hey, listen, it's bad parenting, but I got you. I'm gonna sit there and keep you on the right path, and you just gotta sit there and make sure that no one knows. You can't tell anyone until it comes out in maybe like 3 weeks. Who knows? Um, they pretty much just have the same conversation that they've been that they're having for every single time that they talked. I think that's why I didn't really get this scene this much detail, this much attention, because once I say Bill and Luna, just take a wild guess of what they're talking about. Well, if you forgot, what was the last time that they sat there and they talked? Think about that subject, and you could just apply it to this episode. And of course, she's still sitting there obsessing over Will because, why not? And where's RJ? Who knows? I mean, I heard Phoenix Tremaine was basically sitting there saying that he just kind of, he's gone. I don't know how truthful that is, but Phoenix Tremaine is a reliable source, so Now, how they just decided to just not talk about them and just kind of just ease them on out without saying anything is just beyond me. Um, and of course, Thomas' wedding was supposed to be, what was it, November or something like that? That didn't happen. They just, I mean, seriously, that was their wedding. Their wedding was supposed to be sometime in November. They didn't talk about it. They didn't sit there and mention his name. I mean, I guess they just really think that people are just that stupid that we just would not notice. This is what B&B actually thinks of your intelligence, people. This is what B&B actually thinks of your intelligence. Just throw that out there. I feel like that's pretty much about it. I'm not going to do a live stream tonight, but I will be back tomorrow. We'll sit there and talk about all four of the shows from today and tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video and live stream tomorrow.